Alright, so in today's video we're going to cover two trades on Monday and Tuesday, May 1st and today, May 2nd. Before I cover the trades, I want to give an explanation of why I took each trade and why I missed out on certain things. So these past 2 days, right, Thursday, Friday, we just boomed, right? These past 2 days on SPY made up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. 7 days is straight, mostly bearish momentum, right? Just going down. So what I was looking for on Monday, right? If we go to a daily time frame, I had this big supply zone right here. It's 417 or 418. Within this supply zone, I wanted the price to reach, and then I'll get the rejection. So if we go down to a 5 minute, we go on to Monday. My first trade of the day was right here. I had a level at 416.6, which was the pre-market high. Using pre-market high, close to the supply zone, kind of two confluences. I wanted to short for a quick scalp. All right, I knew we were kind of be choppy. Considering we're so close to supply zone, considering we're also running for 2 days, in the back of my mind, I knew we were going to be choppy. Not new. I assumed that was my assumption for the day, to be choppy. So I played a trade for a scalp. My entry here was at 416.6, and my stop loss was at 416.8. I like to do 20-30 cent stop losses. Keep my risk small and my take profits big. That's how I like to trade. It's just long term, it'll benefit me and my account better. And my take profit for this trade was at 415.8. Now, if y'all don't believe me, y'all can take a look back at my live stream. Go to this time, we're like 15 minutes in, and you'll see that this is exactly the trade I took. Now, this trade, I learned a valuable lesson to always stick with my trading plan. Oh, by the way, let me explain. Why was this my take profit? Now, I really use a Fibonacci, but sometimes I do, especially when I'm scalping, or I like to use it sometimes here and there, especially the Fibonacci confluences with something else. So in this case, my take profit confluenced with this little baby support slash little like level, right? For a scalper, that looked like a perfect level to take profit. Could have been a little bit higher after this wick, so happy medium was like right here. So that was the reason why I had to take profit there. So moving forward, I did not execute this trade to my fullest. When I entered this trade, I entered right here at 416.6. Price was kind of staying within that range. Almost kind of like looked like a doji, right? As soon as I entered the trade, price immediately started moving up. The little move up scared me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it scared me, right? I'm not gonna lie to myself, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it scared me. I really thought, okay, well, this trade just is not going well, so let me exit early before it's my stop loss. Big mistake. I planned my stop loss because that's what I'm willing to risk, right? So when you have a trading plan, you always want to stick with it. That's what I'm willing to risk. That's what I'm willing to risk. But like I said, I exited early, didn't let it hit my stop loss, and 10 minutes later, it hits my take profit. These are kind of things that you kind of learn when you trade, right? You go over the experience, you try them out. It is what it is. I took a lesson from it, and that's all I can ask for. My second trade of the day, around 11. Now, I see right here we have another leg up, but this leg wasn't that much higher than the first leg, right? Not much higher. We're near 417, kind of a psych level, whole number level. I like whole number levels. And so I entered on this red candle when it was pushing higher. Now, why would I enter on this red candle? The candle wasn't red, but it was green at the time, pushing higher. Why would I enter that? Well, I always like to buy high and sell low. right? Especially when I'm well, it's kind of buy low and sell high, but since I'm, shorting it, buy high and sell when it's low. So I bought it at the top of the range, or the top of the level that I believed was the top. So my, again 417, 417.2 was my stop loss, and my take profit, I actually had 3 in this game. This trade was 416.2, 415.8, which was a previous take profit. My third take profit, which did not hit for the day, was 415.2, which was kind of the low of the pre-market. And as you can tell, it did not hit at all for today. But my 2 take profits hit. So this trade, I did play it exactly how I should have. I follow my plan. I follow my stop loss. I follow my take profits. I did not get scared. I entered the trade and let it play out. Right. That's all I had to do. So I did it again. That was a good recap. Now we're gonna go to today's trade, or let's say today's missed trade, the May 2nd. As you can tell, I missed big time. I actually got really frustrated today. So I knew, right, that we were at the supply zone. I knew that we were at the supply zone, right? The supply zone that I had drawn. The day before, long tail, right? Well, it looked like a long rejection to that supply zone. So today I knew, or I should have known, that we were gonna have moved down, right? At least I should have been don't like to say bias. I don't like to have a bias in the market. Just like to trade what the market gives me. But that should have been my assumption. I kind of realized it a little too late, right? Off open, price shot down, and towards this like little 4 hours, the 4 hour level I have, around this 414, 413.8, I see price, kind of doing this thing, right? It's not like these candles where it's solid, right? It's small little red candles. But sellers were in control the whole time. But what I was looking for was some buying, right? I was looking for where the buying pressure is gonna come. So it's when you have a bias like that, when you're literally looking for something in the market, you tend to miss opportunities. So this was a missed opportunity. What I wanted here was a bounce off this little level I had to hit this trend line, and then here I was short the market. But as you can see, that did not happen. It just kept going. It broke through all my 412, my 410, and it hit my 408. And things like that happen, right? I was frustrated. Can't even lie. I was definitely frustrated knowing that I didn't prepare. For this day. So, it is what it is. Do what you gotta do. You learn from it. And, yeah. Sweet.